Hey, Stoney here with another live cast of Mechabellum. And right now we are going to play Giant Spec into Fort. And our opponent, Joe, yeah. And he's playing as a speed specialist with steel balls. Alright, this morning, Sako mentioned that the fortress is incredibly broken right now. So we are going to take advantage of the broken fort. We're going to see how this works. Now, one thing we can do in something like this is we can probably just put down. Let's see. I'm gonna say we could probably just put down Asman into steel balls, but probably a little too much. He does have 3 squads of crawlers, so ideally I like to have some arc lights of my own just to deal with the crawlers. We can go with Asman. I feel like ultimately you're just gonna have to answer the crawlers. Okay. Pretty much as expected for something like this. All right. Sledges could be really good here. All right. Don't really need the additional. Maybe we'll put arc lights here. Okay, we've got lots of crawlers coming in at all angles. And of course the sledges at the front. I feel like a Raiden or a Scorpion might actually do really well here. All right, so we got the sledges. Time to maybe get up to Raiden. He has no anti-air. Perfect. And this is the part of the fun of being giant spec. So let's get Raiden. And then next turn we're gonna unlock the see what do we got here? Additional slot. Don't need additional slot and don't need ERR arc light. We're just gonna get the Raiden here. Okay. Stoney AA anywhere? Great. Okay. So I would expect melting points next turn. All right, very nice. Lots of tanks on the line here. Oh, got double phoenixes. We're gonna need to take range on the Raiden soon. All right, not too terrible. Okay, 2 phoenixes left over. All right, time to take range. Time to add a few more of Raiden's. So far, I don't think the arc lights themselves are sufficient to deal with what I have, which is really good news. Fire Badger is going to be fantastic all the way around here. All right, time to start selling some things. I'm going to say possibly selling a sledgehammer in favor of a phoenix, I would say. Hmm. Okay, we got napalm on the fire badgers. Fantastic. That means it's time for me to start selling the mustangs and start replacing them. I think on a board without chaff, I should be coming out ahead. Ooh, we do have Wasp, so maybe not selling the Mustangs yet. We're going to get Mustang range. Okay. Ooh, still got air units. Not great. Okay. Small wins. All right. Now he does want to go napalm on me. Hmm. Okay, so here's the melting point. Melter with the absorption module. Pretty strong. And now this is where we triple attack our Raidens. And of course, giving them chain as well as the EMP. Amplify core. Chain first and then EMP. And put another one of you. All right, so we got Mustangs in the back here. Okay, absorption. Not too bad. Triple tag Raiden, pretty strong. Underground thread. Hold him off this way. We are going to need some late arriving fans, really. Just so that my units don't get instantly vaporized. Don't mind getting one of these up. On the other side, let's see. I don't really need you anymore. Potentially put it down another Raiden. Gonna bomb you. Take that. Yep. 4 Raidens. Should be enough damage just to get through everybody. And of course, later Iron Fans coming in clutch. Yep. And that should be game. Good game. All right. So, what is the problem here? Well, for my opponent, whenever you see Raidens on the line, just a single melter might be slightly risky. I think sometimes you always prefer a multi-melter. But since I'm Giant Spec, when you started doing this in turn 6, the triple tech Raiden is really strong. Raiden without any technology is absolute garbage, but once you get to triple tech, especially with the EM, in a giant versus giant fight, you're going to need a lot more than what you're offering here. I think taking the range on the Mustang was a mistake. In this case, you actually want the Mustangs to be in front of the melting point. I don't have any strong units that can destroy Mustangs, so if you can have the Mustang in front, that would be super, and it will actually protect the melting point. I know sometimes when you take Mustang, right, it's just a natural response, or just click on range, but in this case, it's actually not a great idea. Never really pushed for the other side. I suppose he really wanted to have all his units on one side, including all these layers of Wasps. But here's the thing though, right? Raiden with Chain doesn't really care about Wasp anymore. I mean, they're just very good at clearing all these things. Every time a Raiden shoots, it shoots up to a total of 6 shots, right? You got the 3 main shots, and then you get 3 chains. And a single squad of Wasp only has, what, 12 units? So 2 shots from a Raiden is an entire squad of Wasp, which is not too shabby. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see another one, here's one for you, and I'll see you on the next one.
Prepare your tactics, Mechabellum's calling. Deploy your fortress, the battlefield's alive with swarms.